Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started.
Horn.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
From the set. 19 right. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Ready up. Ready.
Third and a yard. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in. One of the Ravens has him.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is second and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. 65 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second down, Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup. And
he gets to the outside and takes it in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
at the 30-yard
You know, Mike,
line.
for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
That is going to be balled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Dave York to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. Going up top for Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard.
There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And 9.
Throwing Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
On the check. 19 sight. Here we go. Set. 79 Brooklyn. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Henry, and he'll get about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 17-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Viking 18, tackle 11, 18, ready? Dragon 60.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's going to have the 1st down and more. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Street.
Gray brought in motion.
Let's go.
On first down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. The more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Hawk 7.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Steady.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 19. Ready.
Another try with Brooks. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70, 60, 19 right. Check, Bobcat.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravenz 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
34-yard line.
A run with Brooks. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cowboy 80, Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniel. And he's into the end zone yet again. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Wester now to return it. Whoa, get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down. Now, Jackson going up top for Evans. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Jackson now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80. Ready, ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Short throw taken in by Goddard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Here's Lion.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
Real quick.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Second and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top for Evans. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Second down, Jackson. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Come on, set.
Daniels now on first down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 47 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Gray brought in motion.
Steady.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
A carry now for Brooks. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The motion man here is McClure. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the Commanders are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the planes. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Brooks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Gray brought in motion. That one, take it in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Commanders. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down to 37. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. A hit as athlete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Jackson up top again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Got his man at the 6, and he'll take this one in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Commanders 35, Ravens 14.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Cowboy 80. Left wing, cowboy 80. Come on, come on. Hey. Gotta be lying.
Gray brought in motion. On 1st down, Daniel forced out wide. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, set. Set. Hawk 7, Lightning, 18, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Washington. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A design run here with Jackson. He works free, right side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Ravens 21.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left, and they're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's second and 3.
Bronco 80. 19 tights, 19 tights.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and one.
Okay, ready?
It'll be third. They need one.
18 Ravenz. Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Third and a yard. It's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the fourth quarter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let go.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
70, Hawk. Ready, ready.
Daniels going to keep this himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Cowboy 80.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Wester now to return it.
Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down. On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
180. Shut up.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Leo Chenal in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
On second down, it's Brooks. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Okay, ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Liking and
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
That's Goddard in motion. On the handoff, this is Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that game officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time they're ready for us. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Okay, break.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Ready. Let go.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.